السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. معكم طلال من قناة طلال جيم. رجعنا لكم فيديو جديد وفيديو لكم سلسلة جمال المصارعة 25 نمط المهنة يا جماعة. وحاليا عندنا نيكالدس. خلونا نشوف شو عنده.
Yes, thank you.
اوكي هذا نفس المحادثة اللي كانت في الحلقة السابقة. اللي يبغى يشوفها يرجع الحلقة السابقة يا جماعة.
I suppose the only thing I
يلا متابعة. ستيف أوستن يجب أن تتم مكافأة. اوكي
I am pretty sure this is the worst jet lag I've ever had.
That's because you've been around the world in 80 hours.
Seriously, that was a globe-trotting adventure. It's wild that after all that, you won the title back on SmackDown.
I like hearing that. You won the title. I should definitely be listed in the undisputed WWE Championship lineage.
You're every bit as legitimate as Cody.
Hey, we're all on the same team now.
I know. Old rivalries are set aside while we all stand together against our common enemy.
So inspiring. We should hum a patriotic song while you talk.
We're not close enough for you to give me crap, kiddo. Besides, I am pretty damn inspirational.
The voice of the...
That is my line, and you cannot afford the royalties.
You'd be surprised.
Hold that thought. My phone's blowing up with some big announcement that Triple H just posted on social media. Let's watch it.
يلا خلينا نشوف.
For the past 2 months, the WWE board has kept a close eye on the movement known as NXT Mutiny. As previously stated, we've taken a stance of neutrality. Our position has not changed, but I'm here to announce there will be a clear and definitive end to this conflict at Survivor Series. It will be Raw and SmackDown on one side, NXT Mutiny on the other, squaring off in a best-of-3 series of matches to determine the fate of WWE. If Raw and SmackDown win, they can return things to normal and decide to punish NXT Mutiny for their uprising. If NXT Mutiny wins, WWE might look a whole lot different. There may not even be a Raw or SmackDown anymore. We are prepared for any outcome because this truly is a new era of equal opportunity. I have one more announcement. Before Survivor Series at NXT No Mercy, there will be a special preview match for the Unity Tag Team Championships. On one side, it will be the current champs, and on the other, the former champions from NXT, JC Jane and Alexis King. So Raw, SmackDown, NXT Mutiny, when it comes to Survivor Series with the future of WWE at stake, are you ready? I said, are you?
I'm so sorry for interrupting Triple H's big announcement, but I have my own to make. It's not going to be JC Jane competing in the Unity title match, because we're initiating Freebird rules, and I'll be stepping in to make sure we take back what's ours. In fact, taking back the Unity titles is just the first step in taking back all of WWE and getting rid of the dead weight known as SmackDown and Raw. See you soon, dummies.
Are you serious? You know, it's one thing for Hunter to stay neutral, but now he's giving Mutiny a legit opportunity to take control of WWE? This guy's playing favorites. Hell, he might even be one of them.
Who knows at this point?
Fine. If Mutiny is doing Freebird rules for the preview tag match, then so can we. I want in.
You sure that's the right move?
I never got revenge for getting put on the shelf by the Unity champs. This way, I'll get my hands on Lexis King and the traitor who sent them after me.
Okay, you could take my place in the match, but I'll be out there in your corner to watch your backs.
Deal.
All that matters is we defend the titles. We're gonna need all the momentum we can get as we head towards Survivor Series.
Agreed. So let's not lose.
اوكي كويس اتفقنا. بتصير مباراة كبيرة يا جماعة في سرفايفر سيريس بيننا وبين الميونتي ذولا.
You ready for this, punk?
I've been waiting for this since the moment all this mutiny stuff started. So yeah, I'm more than ready.
Not gonna lie, I'm jealous you two are going to get your hands on Bailey. Oh, I was looking forward to hitting her with our whirlwind splash.
At least you'll get to see Punk and I nail her with it from ringside.
I guess that'll do.
Let's stay alert out there. We're heading into enemy territory. Knowing mutiny, anything can and probably will happen.
Got it.
All right, let's go put some idiots in their places.
Let's go بانك. البست ان ذا وورد. بغض النظر انه خسر في مين ايفنت الراسل مانيا على افضل مصارع في الدبليو دبليو سيث رولينز هو رومان ريز طبعا، لكن كمان يعني يبقى في فريقنا. اوكي يلا. اوكي يلا سي ام بانك ولانا باذن الله راح يفوزوا بالالقاب كل ثقة. يلا بدون تبديل بدون بنهزمهم ان شاء الله.
Substituting Bailey onto their team, but what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
Well, free for rule cuts both ways, Michael. Bailey and King were not prepared for an... Oh, soon we could be seeing submission here.
Abdominal stretch. It's locked in.
This is a great way to wear down your opponent.
This hold is locked in tight. Applying the pressure. Abdominal stretch.
Fighting out of it.
That's one way to get out of it.
حلو فكينا منها.
Big boot. Vicious.
And the forearm smash.
Leaning on the turnbuckle here. What a reversal. Fist directly to the gut.
Oh, vicious running knee lift.
يلا بانك.
Oh, right to the body. The challenger taking some minor damage.
The champ just tried to embarrass the opposition.
Catches the kick.
A clinic of counters being put on by these competitors. Leaping kick connects. Knee to the face, followed by an emphatic short arm clothesline.
Punk's knee to the face.
Short arm clothesline. And into the turnbuckle he goes.
Oh, he had that scouted.
Kick to the gut.
Cranked around. The champ is pinned. We might have a new champion here. And the champ doesn't even let the count start.
He couldn't make much of that pin attempt.
اوكي يا جماعة انا دحين فهمت هو يبغاني البيلي وانا اقول ليش الحركة ما تنفذت. اثره ما يبغى ذا، يبغى بيلي. اوكي دحين لازم اخليه يسلم لبيلي. كويس هو راح لوحده احسن شيء. تعال يا بيلي.
Irish whip from Punk on Bailey.
And Punk follows it up with the knee. And he nails the Bulldog. Vintage CM Punk. This looks like it could be all over.
And there's the tag. We've seen the defending champs win matches with the whirlwind splash, and now it's CM
ليش يسوي لها جي تي اس بس؟ هي بانك سي ام بانك جي تي اس والله صدق سي ام بانك يا خاين يا خاين يا بانك يقطع ام الغدرة.
To the shocking turn of one CM Punk.
And now CM Punk is directing Mutiny to attack the former champions. Punk was friends with these two. They trusted him. This is sick. Honestly, with Punk's track record, we should have seen this coming. We thought he was one of the leaders of
الغدار الغدار سي ام بانك الخوان.
We could be witnessing the beginning of the end.
وثقنا فيك يا سي ام بانك وثقنا فيك يا بانك لكن غدر تبنا.
Mutiny now has all the momentum leading into the most important Survivor Series ever.
We are headed for dark times.
غدر بنا بانك يا جماعة.
I've never been one to run from controversy. In fact, some people think wherever I go, I'm the source of it. So let's talk about why I'm here and how it happened. Buckle up. This story begins before I ever returned to WWE. Raw was in Chicago and my old friend Bayley invited me to stop by. Before I was asked to leave, Bayley and I reminisced about her time in NXT, which gave me an idea. If I was going to sign another WWE contract, sure, I wanted to main event WrestleMania, but that wasn't enough. I wanted to create real, permanent change, a legacy. After I signed, I went to the PC and met the men and women there. They had all the talent in the world, but once they left NXT, they were at the mercy of the corporate overlords who didn't give a damn about their stories, their abilities, or what they had done to get to that point. Year after year, NXT would build stars only to have them stolen by the so-called main roster and then tossed aside. If NXT management wasn't going to do anything about it, I was. NXT was the voiceless who needed my voice. With Bayley on board, we recruited Kevin Owens and the NXT roster and we started a movement. Powerful and permanent change. A legacy. And now with Triple H and the board's blessing, thanks, Paul! We not only have a seat at the table, but the chance to smash that table to pieces. It wasn't easy getting to this point. Friendships broken. Lies were told. Sacrifices had to be made. The night of the big invasion, I had to listen to the start of my own revolution as I lay on the concrete floor pretending to be a victim. All I could do was smile on the inside, knowing that my mutiny had begun. As that mutiny unfolded, I even had most of the locker room and the WWE Universe thinking Triple H was on our side. Crazy, right? Or is it? Unfortunately, for the plan to work, I couldn't be upfront with certain individuals. Namely, the now former Unity champions. I sent you on a fool's errand to run yourself ragged going after a made-up NXT Mutiny title that we didn't give a damn about. Oops. Sorry about that. I had you chase Io Sky all over the world just to have you end up destroying the WWE archives worse than Mutiny would have. At least you got some frequent flower miles. You two grew up together, right? Maybe just quit WWE now and go back to whatever hellhole town you're from. Find your safe space, because it's not here. Maybe someday you'll understand why I did what I did. But for now, just know that it was for the greater good. When Mutiny reaches its endgame, I will leave WWE not only better, but entirely different than it was when I arrived. And that's a change that was long overdue. So anyone else out there who's on the fence, I implore you to do what's right and get on board the NXT Mutiny Revolution now. Because after Survivor Series, you do not want to be on the wrong side of history.
طيب يا جماعة، على حسب كلام الخاين بانك، فهو من الأساس كان هو مؤسس الثورة هذه اللي قاعدة
I wanted to
تصير.
get the four of us together after everything that happened with Punk. How are you two holding up?
We're okay, but definitely didn't see that one coming.
No one did. Punk had us all doubting Triple H. Turns out he was just trying to divert attention away from himself the entire time.
Ugh. I haven't felt like this since the year we both moved away from our hometown.
It was really tough at first. You spend every day with someone and then all of a sudden they're gone.
But ultimately, you must have figured out how to stay friends despite the distance, right?
Yeah, it was hard and took a long time, but we realized even though we didn't see each other, we still had each other's backs.
Well, I don't think we have a lot of time, unfortunately, but maybe you can use that experience. You don't need Punk. You never did. You have each other.
I guess you're right. But even though we have each other, we still need help if we're going to defeat Mutiny at Survivor Series.
I know you couldn't trust anyone in the locker room before, but now you don't really have a choice. And besides, in the time since Mutiny formed, certain individuals have proven their loyalty to our side. We should start there.
Keep in mind, these superstars will compete for us in the best-of-3 series. Everything is at stake, including our livelihoods and the future of WWE. So choose carefully.
Which brand do you want to go recruit first?
طيب
I'll start
قسم
on
الرجال.
Raw, talking to superstars from the men's division.
Okay. You have our full support.
أول واحد بختاره إن شاء الله إن أنا ألقاه سيث رولينز، عشان يمحط بنك تمحيط ما في إلا هو يعرف له. ومعليش طبعا فانز سي ام بانك لا يزعلون، لكن ابغى سيث رولينز. درو ماكنتاير برضو كويس من عندنا برضو. ايوه مثل ما قلت بالضبط. سيث تعال يا رولينز.
We haven't had the chance to talk since everything happened with Punk. What a shame. If only Becky and I had won those Unity titles from you.
What difference would that have made?
Punk would have been too scared of us to make that kind of move, and WWE would be in a much better position right now.
Punk made that move because he was scared of me and my partner. You know, the team that beat you and your better half.
Okay, look, we're on the same side here. And we're playing checkers while Punk is playing chess. Not to mention rewriting history. He just proclaimed Big E as the first NXT champion, inspiration to current champ Trick Williams and the real architect of NXT.
Wait, Big E's with Mutiny now?
No, Punk's just using his name to rile me up. First NXT champion? That's me. And architect of NXT? Punk is slapping my legacy in the face.
So, this is about your pride getting hurt. And I thought you were actually here to fight for WWE, not just patch up your bruised ego.
Why can't it be both? I'll tell you what, I'm heading to NXT to put on a show and remind everyone who laid the first brick. We need that kind of fire and history in our corner at Survivor Series. I've got the plan and the passion. Let me bring that fight to the best-of-3 series.
You want in on Survivor Series? How do I know you'll still be committed after you've gone and made your point at NXT?
Because I had an issue with Punk long before all this. I won't get tired of fighting him anytime soon. And I might be fighting my battles, but I'll also be winning us the war. So what do you say?
أكيد
I
مرحبا
sure
بك
wouldn't
معنا.
mind seeing that personal fire turn into something we could all use to
هذا
burn
الريفولوشنيري.
Mutiny down at Survivor
الفيجنيري.
Series.
Perfect. I'll head to NXT to turn up the heat. I want Punk to know that I'm the architect of Mutiny's collapse.
I'll be watching.
ودي أساعده. يلا بساعد سيث. أتمنى والله إني أساعده كذا ونحطهم سوا. وأبغى بنك، أبغى أمسك سي ام بنك وأوريه.
Well, if it isn't the NXT Mutiny Welcoming Committee. Where's my gift basket, KO?
What are you doing here, Seth? This isn't gonna turn out well for you.
Relax. I just thought Mutiny could use a history lesson. I'm the first ever NXT champion. I even have my original championship belt to prove it.
That old thing. We've moved on, Seth. Clinging to the past doesn't change where NXT is headed now.
It's not about clinging to the past. It's about setting things right. Mutiny might be trying to rewrite history, but this belt and what I built here can't be erased. I started this brand, and if necessary, I can end what Punk's turned it into.
End it? We're already way more than you can handle, and we're getting stronger every day.
Stronger? No. Bigger? Yes. Mutiny's bloated. But I'm not worried about the extra bulk you've added. It's the quality that counts, and Mutiny is sorely lacking.
Oh, really? Well, I'm sure Punk would be more than happy to let you take on our current NXT champion, Trick Williams. The new and improved versus the old and removed.
Cute. But why stop there? See, Mutiny thinks small. I think big. Me against Trick, both of our championships suspended above the ring in a ladder match.
Fine, but you just made a huge mistake.
Did I, Kev? Or maybe you did. Because now I will climb that ladder and remind everyone about the real NXT that I built.
اوكي، مباراة سلم جماعة اللقب. سيث ضد توقع اسمه تريك او كذا. طب راح يلعب بسيث. مباراة سهلة جدا، بجلده على السريع.
And we're underway in a ladder match for two belts in a control
تعال
of the
أوريك.
history of NXT. Seth needs to prove that you can't just rewrite the record books without a fight. Trick Williams might be Punk's vision for NXT, but Rollins is poised to show that he is not easily forgotten.
It's a clash of eras, Corey. Past versus present to shape the future. Tonight could redefine NXT's trajectory. Oh no, they're coming this way!
Single leg drop kick caught him. And the steam. Point of the elbow, nailed it. Jumping knee drop. So precise. The champ being hammered away at.
That type of physicality earning Rollins the advantage.
Whip back into the ring. Rollins from up high. Stepping out of the ring here. Short clothesline hits its mark. Trick getting worked on right now.
Seth's doing whatever he wants.
اوكي
as he
تعال.
can. Oh, with the lash. Ouch.
Williams out of there in a hurry. With the lariat. Getting that ladder in position. Right in the middle of the ring. Big forearm. Super kick! That's one way to use a ladder. The ladder hits. Jeez, that's gotta hurt. Our champion feeling the effects of all the offense so far.
Yeah, the effects of this ladder match are not going to go away anytime. Oh.
Turns it around. Oh, drop kick. Right on the money.
يلا السيجنتشر.
Oh, Seth Rollins.
بادقري حلو.
What an innovative maneuver from Rollins.
Underselling as always. Who else do you see doing that around here?
Drop kick with precision. The champ is down, and Seth's got a clear opportunity.
حلو يلا سيث يلا.
He's climbing the ladder. It's CM Punk. Where the
لا سي ام باك تدخل.
handcuffs?
Punk wasn't content to just stand by and watch.
To borrow a phrase, business just picked up.
We're not going anywhere.
Oh, the architect is handcuffed to that ladder. He has no chance to win this match now.
Punk had a plan for this match all along. This is hard to watch.
If Seth came down here to Mutiny's home base looking for a fair fight, he's a fool.
A fool who can only look on helplessly as Trick Williams is about to walk away with Seth Rollins' original NXT championship.
I can't believe this.
And there it is. Trick Williams has grabbed the belts in a match where Rollins was outnumbered.
This isn't a victory to be proud of. The record books won't show how, only who. And tonight, it was all NXT champion Trick Williams.
This is a sad night for the history of NXT.
مجرد جبناء. كنا بفوز لولا تدخل بانك. اوكي بيكلينش. LA Knight.
Let me talk to you, Seth. Look at you, walking back in here to Raw with nothing but a story to tell. You're lucky all you lost was your old belt down there in NXT.
It's not just about the belt. Mutiny is running wild, and nobody's stopping them. They're tearing apart everything I built.
Hey, you know, you're not the only one with fond memories of NXT, man. Everything I've achieved, it basically started there. And I get it, man, it's tough watching Mutiny destroy everything like they are.
Especially when the board seems more than happy to wait until Survivor Series and hope for the best.
Right? It's like they're a bunch of dummies just watching a ship sink and hoping it'll suddenly start floating by itself.
I'm not willing to let this place and my legacy disappear.
Well, charging in head first didn't exactly pan out last time, did it? Maybe you need a new strategy. And some help.
Maybe I do.
Let's make sure you understand that I'm telling you the man they call the megastar's willing to have your back in this fight,
حلو.
right?
LA Knight بيساعدنا. جميل.
Yes.
All right, good. And don't you mean, yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, yes. But let's do it.
Okay, then let's show Mutiny whose game this is.
كويس. LA Knight بيساعدنا.
Seth Rollins.
اوكي. من بيواجهونه؟ الدي اي واي. ايوه الدي اي واي. يلا
Seth
بنجلدهم.
Rollins is surely still stinging from that loss against Trick Williams. Absolutely, Michael. Seth's not one to forget a betrayal. And being handcuffed to that ladder, I'm sure he's looking to dish out some payback, title on the line, or not.
And we'll see if LA Knight can help him do just that. I've heard he's equally fired up about Mutiny's antics. Ooh. Rolling elbow finds its mark. Ouch. And Ciampa was on the wrong end there.
He's still relatively fresh, but it wouldn't hurt him to tag out sooner than later.
Just vicious.
Teamwork making the dream work right here with that display.
Well-placed kick.
Ooh. 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 Nice job dodging contact there.
A step ahead of Ciampa. A chain of reversals here. Every motion getting cut off.
Knight shows his agility. Clothesline!
That'll leave a mark.
And evades the attack.
Placed into the corner here. Oh, he scouted that one. Boom! Did you hear the impact?
Oh, man.
Ciampa skillfully counters. Tagged with a punch. Tag made. Oh, and a kick. Right to the midsection. The communication between these two is evident by that move. And he counters. Rolling elbow finds its mark. Ouch. This is not looking good for him.
Could be getting into a dire situation soon.
Oh, elbow caught him right on the bridge of the nose. Looking to go up high. Tag's made. Oh, yeah. Not waiting. From way up. Oh, man. He landed rough there. Trying to work the arm. Now in control.
Now starts to fight out with some punches to the gut.
حلو بادي
We may be moments away
يلا
from
ستوم.
Gargano's demise.
Kick to the gut by Rollins. Up high. Down low with the stomp.
Now Rollins needs to end this. He's eyeing the 3 count here.
And that's it.
كويس فزنا الحمد لله.
Here are your winners. The team up.
Now tell me that wasn't the sweetest taste of payback. Man, chewed him up, spit him out, flushed him down the toilet. You know how we do it. Yeah!
You're right. You reminded me of my Shield days. Always ready to throw down, always having each other's backs. There's nothing like it.
Then why'd you guys ever hang up those vests?
Long story. But maybe it's time we break them back out. Interested?
يبغى يرجع الشيلد سيث؟
At reforming the Shield? Yes.
Don't you mean, yeah?
Well then, yeah. And first order of business, I'll tell you what, let's go down to Orlando, march right in, Shield style, and get your original NXT belt back.
Yeah.
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 Yeah! Wait a minute. The Shield was a trio. Don't we need another guy?
فعلا.
You were talking to the architect. You don't think I already had someone in mind?
اوف رومان؟ لا مو معقول، ما اتوقع. اصلا رومان وينه عن هذه الحوسه كلها؟ ما ظهر صح؟ مين العضو الثالث؟ اتمنى يكون رومان رينز بصراحه. ايوه ذا شيلد. اوكي
The Shield
خلينا
is
نشوف
reborn with Seth Rollins, LA Knight, and Sheamus.
مين
What a
الثلاثة.
stunning return.
اوه شيمس بطقم ذا شيلد وكذا.
On the way to the ring at a combined weight of 725 pounds, the team of Seth Rollins.
بخلي الدخل يا جماعة، دخل ذا شيلد.
Warrior Sheamus.
Absolutely shocking. No one expected the Shield's comeback, especially not CM Punk. And to do this at NXT? Oh, what a statement.
Yeah, with the Survivor Series on the horizon, the Shield's timing couldn't be better. This could shift the balance in the ongoing war against mutiny, tonight and beyond. Let's see if this newly reformed Shield can
يا
shake
هو
the foundations of
دخلت
NXT.
الشيلد. ذكريات والله. يلا بنشوف مين خصومنا. يلا ايا يكن بنجلدهم. مين بس.
We'll have to see if CM Punk has any more tricks
اوكي
up his
كيفن
sleeve in this high-stakes match, or if he's even daring enough to
كيفن اوز
try
برون
to
بريكر
set this right
وتريك
back to the
ويليامز
Shield.
بنجلدهم ان
It's a
شاء
whole
الله.
different ball game when those tactical vests come out.
Exactly, Corey. Seth's reformed something from the past to reclaim something from the past. Hopefully, reshaping Mutiny's hold on WWE's future.
Ah, perfect kick. Ooh,
Able to slip out of that one.
تعال كيفن انا اوريك.
disregard of Owens given right back to him. Rollins unleashes athleticism there. Short clothesline hits its mark. Connecting with a sharp elbow. The Kingslayer is dominating. Yeah, Owens may want to rethink his game plan because Rollins is taking him to school. Put into the corner. What could be next?
Owens is going to look to press on the advantage.
Owens showing it's not time for lying down. It's time for fighting back. Coming in off the tag. Caught with a clothesline. Oh, devastating kick. Ooh. Oh, what a kick.
And just in time, he gets out of there.
What a counter.
And a stomp to the gut, too.
Knight was ready for that. With the lariat. Starts things off with a knee to the head. The clothesline.
There's a tag. Opponent off the ropes. Oh, big back body drop. Tandem offense in effect. A good team knows how to truly work as one. And a clothesline. Got out of the way that time. Schoolboy! Shoulders are down!
And he breaks the count quickly.
He is certainly sending a message, getting his shoulder up before two. Leg lariat!
Uh-oh. Knew what trick had coming.
Rollins, kick to the gut. Arms hook. Pedigree.
حلو pedigree.
Oh my! Boom.
Look out. Stop. And that shot just busted him open.
حلو ستام.
Blood flowing now. This one's for the match.
ثبت 1 2 3 الحمد لله فزنا.
In this tag team match.
Here are your winners. The team of Seth Rollins, LA Knight, and the Celtic Warrior Sheamus. huge win and an even bigger reminder to all of Mutiny why the Shield was such a dominant force.
Some of the faces may have changed, but the results have not. This new Shield is just as formidable, and Mutiny is left wondering what just happened.
اوكي، ايش الخطوة الثانية او الخطوة الجاية؟
So I guess congratulations are in order. Seth Rollins, LA Knight, Sheamus, the new Shield, or whatever you're calling yourselves. You got one over on Mutiny. Big deal. And Seth got his precious belt back. I'm a man of my word after all. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Because in the grand scheme of things, what did you really win? A piece of leather and metal? Bravo. You walked out with the same thing you walked in with 2 weeks ago. Just a little ego boost to carry around. So, good job. But that's all you have, Seth. An old dusty prop. Because I will never recognize you as the first NXT champion. You and your gaudy sequin suits are an embarrassment and the antithesis of everything Mutiny stands for. You might have won a battle, but you're far from winning the war. Mutiny isn't just about titles or recognitions. It's about changing the landscape. So enjoy your little victory, because next time, we won't be playing games. Mutiny is here to stay, and we're just getting started.
Man, reforming the Shield with LA Knight and Sheamus? For once, Punk got hit with something he didn't see coming.
About time. And you know he was steamed when you walked out with your title, Seth.
Punk can say what he wants about me leaving with the same belt, but we did more than that. We showed them we're not backing down. And now, we've got 2 more warriors in this fight. LA Knight and Sheamus are fired up and ready to take Mutiny on.
That's what I like to hear. More allies means more firepower.
The Architect strikes again with a winning strategy.
Let's hope so. We need to make sure we come out on top at Survivor Series. What's our next move?
I'd like to hang around here and get some more work in. We can't leave anything to chance.
Smart move. Just don't take too long. We need one more ally to fill out our side.
I'll take care of that on SmackDown.
Sounds like a plan.
حلو. اوكي يا جماعة، وقفينا، فبس اتمنى المقطع عجبكم. اذا عجبكم لا تنسوا اللايك وتفعيل الجرس، والسلام عليكم.